Do you believe? Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 mysterious photos that cannot be explained. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at creepy photos that are very difficult to explain and that have made the rounds a lot because of it. Photos are eligible unless they're 100% confirmed to be fake or have been debunked by multiple sources.
The security staff heard an alarm go off, which actually meant that the fire doors were open. They rushed to it and there was nothing there.
Number 10. The Hook Island Sea Monster. This one is also called the tadpole creature, which aptly describes the little we know about what the supposed sea monster looks like. Robert Le Surec took the photo of this 75 to 90 foot long marine organism in 1964 when he and his family were on a boating trip in Queensland, Australia. Initially immobile, the creature began to move when he attempted more photos, after which it opened its gaping mouth wide, prompting Mr. and Mrs. Le Surec to take off fast. That was probably a wise move, despite the fact that no plausible explanation has been put forth to prove or disprove what had actually been photographed that day. Number 9. The Hessdalen Lights. Since at least the 1930s, strange lights have appeared in the skies around Norway's Hessdalen Valley, balls of light of different colors that hover or move sharply across the night skies. Occurring with alarming regularity between 1981 and 1984, the lights attracted tourists, who could see the lights 15 to 20 times a week on average. One photo captured the phenomenon incredibly, with the lights appearing as a giant ethereal cluster with a prismed rainbow reflected underneath. Though UFOs are often cited as the supposed culprit, scientists have come up with several hypotheses ranging from the combustion of natural elements to the ionization of certain particles. The lights still occur in the early 21st century, but less frequently than before. The picture remains unexplained. Number 8. The Babushka Lady. No JFK conspiracy would be complete without the Babushka Lady. Many photos and videos of the assassination capture the lady in close proximity to the attack, including one taken moments after the shooting. Curiously, she doesn't duck or flee when it occurs. Instead, she's shown filming from a valuable point that would have provided priceless footage, which is why everyone tried to find her. Despite numerous claims by individuals, the Babushka Lady's identity has never been confirmed. The mystery surrounding her identity, attire, and actions puts her in the center of the conspiracy, with some thinking she might have had a role in the assassination itself. Number 7. The SS Watertown Haunting. In 1924, 2 crew members of the SS Watertown died mysteriously while cleaning a cargo tank. The deaths were attributed to leaked gas fumes in the closed quarters, and since the ship was nowhere near land, the bodies were buried at sea. In the days following the burial, the crew reported seeing the faces of the dead in the waves, and several photos were taken of the water. All of them came out normal, except for this one. What's more, this photo reportedly survived several investigations by experts, who concluded it has never been doctored. While a few articles, like those in the Fortean Times, claim to debunk the photo, conclusive evidence against its veracity has yet to be agreed upon. Number 6. The Grand Canyon Grim Reaper. This photo surfaced on Reddit in the early 21st century and has been the subject of much scrutiny ever since. The poster claimed that the photo, taken sometime in the 70s or 80s, shows his uncle standing on a rock ledge overlooking the Grand Canyon. What they didn't realize, until the photo was developed that is, was that a figure was standing in the foliage behind him. The person appears to be wearing a black cloak, looks much taller than a human, and very much resembles…
It's the Grim Reaper, dude! Oh.
The uncle and his friends who took the photo claim that they never saw the figure and were the only ones occupying that spot of the canyon. Anybody else have goosebumps? Number 5. The Specter of Newby Church. This 1963 photo taken of the Newby Church in North Yorkshire, UK, features an unexpected figure in the right corner. The Specter, the supposed ghost of a 16th century monk, appears to have a shroud over his face and his hands in a position of worship or mourning. Experts have examined the photo, and though the figure was theorized to be a case of double exposure, it was concluded that this is not the case, and that the photo is genuine. But that's not even the spookiest part. In relation to the items in the photo, the figure would be 9 feet tall. Number 4. Goddard's Squadron Ghost, also known as the Ghost of Freddy Jackson. If you're a connoisseur of ghost photos, this is your holy grail. Freddy Jackson was reportedly an air mechanic who was accidentally killed by an airplane propeller. 2 days after the accident, the squadron of Sir Victor Goddard took a photo together without Freddy. But sure enough, Freddy turned up when the photo was developed. In the back row on the left side, the face of the dead mechanic, not wearing a hat, appears behind one of the soldiers' heads. Believers insist that this photo is evidence of the presence of spirits in our physical world, especially considering it was produced in 1919, many years before modern photo tampering software could have rendered such a believable fake. Number 3. The Black Knight Satellite. This photo, released by NASA in 1998, shows a large, irregularly shaped object orbiting the Earth. Conspiracy theorists believe this is an alien satellite that's been surveying our planet for 13,000 years. Their evidence runs all the way back to Nikola Tesla's 1899 radio experiment, in which extraterrestrial sounds were recorded. And the supposed satellite has been the supposed culprit for nearly every unexplainable radio signal in the years since. Space journalist and former NASA engineer James Oberg offers a much more reasonable explanation. It's a thermal blanket confirmed lost on one of the space missions, or some other type of debris, but this has yet to be proven. Number 2. The White Lady of Worsted Church. A couple's trip to Norfolk's Worsted Church produced what's arguably one of the most convincing ghost pictures in modern history. Peter Berthelot snapped a photo of his wife praying alone on one of the church benches. When the photo was developed, it showed that the wife was not alone at all, as there appears to be a whitish figure sitting behind her. Further investigation revealed that the ghost of an 1800s healer called the White Lady was long believed to haunt the church grounds, and that the photo apparently captured the entity. Diane Berthelot believed in the validity of the photo so much that it resurrected her religious fervor. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Number 1. The Tulip Staircase Ghost. In 1966, a former clergyman from White Rock, British Columbia, paid a visit to the Queen's House in the National Maritime Museum in Greenwich, England. Believing he was alone, he took a photo of the historic Tulip Staircase. But after development of said photo, a mysterious figure is seen. An unmistakable entity, shrouded and despaired, looks like it's holding onto the railing and trying to climb the staircase. This section of the museum has long been rumored to be haunted, with strange paranormal phenomena having been reported in prior years. The photo was reportedly submitted for examination, and the findings stated that no alterations had been made.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.